Analysis. I'm pleased to be joined here in the studio by Professor Wang Yiwei. He's the director of the Institute of International Affairs at Renmin University of China. Great to have you, Professor, on Asia Today. So, as we mentioned just now, some non-member states have been invited to this year's G7 meeting, including India, Australia, South Korea, as well as South Africa, and ASEAN chair Brunei. Why do you think the G7 bloc is reaching out to all these countries?
Rule-based international order, this is, I think, the narrative for the Western politicians. But whose rules? Whose order? The Western cannot dominate the international order anymore, so they want to build a Western plus international order. The primary step is to want to build de-channelized global supply chain in the name of the safety and the resilience of the global supply chain. And then the crucial is to divide it of the BRICS countries like South Africa and India, and also ASEAN, the key areas of the China-US competition.
Yeah, and top diplomats have also talked about China's growing global influence. Even though the U.S. administration says that the goal is not to contain China, there are some contradictions here. Your thoughts on this?
Well, yes, it's not about ideology or political systems of any other country. The challenge of the U.S. dominant international order is about capacity, capability. So because of China, they have this. So the U.S. We are not just a target of China, but because we want to keep our order. Secondly, I think all the world, they not want to take side between China and the United States. Decouple or the new Cold War is not good for anybody. So Blinken used this soft saying about want to please other alliance to join this game.
Well, we know that Antony Blinken is a very seasoned diplomat, and he was able to get South Korean as well as Japanese foreign ministers sitting together to talk about denuclearization on the Korean Peninsula. Just how significant is that?
The U.S. Alliance system, like the U.S.-Korea alliance system, actually is target North Korea threat. But now U.S. want to build, redefine this system, want to decouple with China, let the Korean companies, they want to get out from the Chinese market. So this, of course, against the South Koreans' will. So that's the key of the China and of the competition with United States.
Yeah, and also we've been following reports from AFP saying that the EU has suspended efforts to ratify a major investment deal with China. Why do you think this is happening now?
I think two observations. Firstly, the European Union's 27 member states. It's not a single country. They have 23 languages. So it's a very multilateral governance system. So it's take a couple of months to prepare for final ratification of the CAI. Secondly, there is an anti-China mood after the tit and tap of the sanctions between China and the European Union, and also the pressure from the United States. So the European leaders want to, I think, they are pleased of those internal and external of that kind of pressure, and then suspendal of so-called ratification of the CAI. But I think the sooner or later will be ratified.
All right. Thank you so much for your analysis, Professor Wang Yiwei. Always great to talk to you. And now it's time